went to Walmart the other day. I mean, who hasn't misbehaved? I mean, I know for a fact I've misbehaved sometimes. And yeah, I pulled some mischievous, stunts. Uh, whether it was because I thought it was fun or to see if I could get away with it or to see how long it would take for me to get caught. I did my fair share of mischievous stuff. I mean, I would go to the furniture store and I would put all the timers up on the machines that had the timers. I did pull a fire alarm once in my building because I don't know. I wanted to pull a fire alarm to see what it was like. And the fire alarms that we had, if you push the button, because we didn't have the one that you pull the latch down. We had the ones that push the button, and when you push the button, it would go off. It never went off. So I guess it was like the computer system, and the day that I did push it, it went off, but that was only because someone in my building had, from what I heard, they burnt eggs or they burnt their food, which caused the fire alarms in their apartment to go off. And because the fire alarms were already going off and I pushed it, I guess the sensors or the computer system thought, okay, there's a fire going. Okay, we'll call, this and that. And that's exactly what happened. They came. And so I guess I saved the building. I saved the building. There you go. I don't know. But yeah, I pushed that. And yeah, there was one time I turned off the lights in the men's bathroom. But that was only because my parents were basically conditioning us to basically get us in the habit of when you're done being in a room, turn the light off. If you're not going to be in that room again, turn it off. And I guess I thought, well, no one's using it. I went up to the switch, which was like on the side of the wall near the public bathroom. And I turned it off. And when the guy goes, hello, I'm like, crap. I ran to my mom. I didn't say anything. I didn't say why I was running to her, but I ran to her because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to get in trouble. So I ran back to my mom. And there was that. So yes, I was mischievous. Yes, I misbehaved. Oh my God. These kids were, oh my God. Like, okay. Like I said, I went to Walmart the other day. And and it was crazy. So I went to Walmart and I went to the chip aisle, the section where they sold all the chips, because I wanted to see if they were selling the pack of my my veggie straws. And I was looking around, and as I was in that aisle, a mother and her two children, I believe both of the children were out of the cart because one child was near the mother and the other child was a bit far off of them, close enough to where they were in her vicinity, but a little bit far off to the point where, like, he was, like, maybe a little bit halfway down the aisle. So next thing I know, I hear a loud crash, and it actually turned out the little boy hit one of the, smacks one of the, I don't know he smacks one of the items, like, when you go into an aisle and then they have, like, this little rod that holds, like, the little, like, let's say if it's dish towels, or let's say, hey, this is a drain air freshener, or, hey, this is little toys for your kid, things like that, little knickknacks that would be hanging on those rods. He hits one of them, and then just walks like nothing happened, just walks like he's having the time of his life. And the mother stops and turns around. So at first, in that little, little space of time that I have, I'm thinking, okay, she's turning around to make sure that first off, he's right there. And second of all, he didn't get hurt because we both heard that loud, smack sound. So she does something completely unexpected. I wasn't expecting it at all. She grabs her son and smacks him upside the head and goes, I don't think so. And I'm like, thinking to myself, lady, you don't know if he did something or not. But then again, he probably pulls the stunt so much that she thought, like, okay, you know what? I don't even have to ask. I'm not even going to think of the most innocent thing. He did what he did. I know he did. And he goes, oh, and then she like gets him up and like puts him in the car, and she goes, shame on you. Shame on, and I go, shame on you. You don't do that. And of course the kid is sad because he got disciplined. And I'm doing everything I can not to laugh because I'm just like, again, I wasn't expecting that. Yes, a parent has the right to discipline their kid in the form that they feel like they need to, but I feel like when you do something like that in public, it's more along the lines of humiliation rather than punishment and reward. Because that's what discipline is. It's the whole like punishment and reward kind of thing. You get punished for doing something wrong, you get awarded for doing something good. And that's what that discipline is. And depending on the punishment could be like, okay, you're grounded for a month, you're in time out for 10 minutes, no TV for this and that, you're not going to that party, things like that. Some people are like, oh, you think of the innocent thing, you think more innocent. Sometimes you just smack someone upside the head for them to get it. Yes and no. There's a time and a place for that. I feel like it wasn't a time and a place for that. But it was funny. I will come out and say that it was funny because I wasn't expecting that. I seriously was not expecting that. And another time, this was prior to this event, I was with my brother. My brother and I went to Walmart, and he had to get, he was having some really bad allergies to a point where it was messing with his eye. And he had to get some medication for it, some allergy medication that would help him out because something with his eye was really irritating him. Like always, when the pharmacy, it's either the doctor or the pharmacy, when basically you put on like, hey, I would like to pick this, like from the automated messaging system, hey, I would like to pick this up at this time, or hey, my doctor sent over a prescription to you guys. Is that prescription ready for pickup? So we were there waiting for about a good 45 minutes to an hour. And it was just like, okay, well, if the doctor sent it to you guys, don't you think it's imperative for you guys to be there? I worked at a pharmacy, so I know how it should work and how it shouldn't work. But we were there waiting. And as we were waiting, we were sitting on a bench, and like the bench next to that bench we were sitting on, that's quite a mouthful. There was a woman and her 2 children. Her oldest son had to be like 8, 9 years old because he had the Boy Scouts jersey on. Basically, in the Boy Scouts, you had to be at least 7 to get in. The youngest had to be at least maybe 5, maybe 7 years old. And basically, they were sitting there. I guess they were waiting for something. They were waiting. They were also sitting at the bench near the pharmacy, and they were waiting for something. And basically, kids will be kids. They're running around. They're misbehaving. They're trying to amuse themselves, whatever. And they're on the floor, crawling on the floor. They're doing stuff like that. And I guess the mom had enough waiting and gets up. I guess she goes to purchase whatever the item she has in her cart. That way, it was done right then and there. But I guess she thought, okay, well, there's no use waiting. Let me go get this done. So she goes to get it done. And as she goes to get it done, the oldest kid went ahead. And I guess she went after the oldest kid, told him, come here. The youngest starts to push the car. Then the mother turns around to the youngest and tells her, "Do not spill my drink. Do not spill my drink. If you spill my drink, I'm going to be upset. Do not spill my drink." The little boy takes the drink out. And I even remember the drink. It was it was from Subway's. So he took the drink out. Now, I don't know if he took the drink out to give to her. Okay, you don't want me to spill it? Here you go. Because I've done that too. All right, you don't want me to spill it? Okay, here. Hold it then. Hold it then. Okay? Hold it. Just hold it. That I've done that before. You don't want me to spill the drink? Then hold it, or somebody hold this. Because I'm not getting in trouble if it spills. That's not my fault. And you put it in an area where it's going to spill. So take it or throw it away. Yeah, I did that once. I said that once. My mom got mad though, but it was true. So she ends up holding the drink. But anywho, like I said, I don't know if he took the drink out for the mother to hold it, like give to the mom here. Or if he took it out just to hold it so it wouldn't spill. Right? I don't know what happened because he did take it out. He takes it out and I think, I truly, truly think he must have taken a sip of her soda. Or whatever it was. I think he took a sip of it. And the reason why I know this is because he had it close up to here, like he sipped it. I don't know for sure because his back was towards me. So I didn't know. But I think that's what he did because the next thing I know, the mom got mad. So like I said, I don't know if he sipped it, like he drank it, or because he took it out, she didn't want to take it out, so she got mad. Regardless of the matter, she got mad, walks up to walks up to him and starts flicking him in the face. Pow, pow, pow. And I can hear these flicks. I can hear the impact. I can hear the force of it. Ta, ta, ta. And as she's doing it, ta, ta, the little boy's like plunging and like, oh, oh. And I see this and I am doing everything I can not to laugh so hard, because again, that was so unexpected. I wasn't expecting that at all. That's the thing about me. I laugh when people get hurt. I laugh when I get hurt. I laugh when I'm nervous. I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. I laugh when something unexpected happens. Like I didn't see it happen. Something unexpected happens. I laugh. I laugh when something's funny. I laugh at myself. Regardless of the matter, I will laugh. It's nothing to be mean. It's not to be mean. It's not to mock. That's just how it is. I don't know if you call it a defense mechanism, a coping mechanism, whatever it is, that's how I am. And those two moments were completely unexpected. And because they were unexpected, I wanted to laugh. But I held it in because I didn't want a situation to unfold when it didn't need to unfold. There was no need for an issue to happen. So after that woman flicked her son, I wanted to laugh. I'm like laughing, but I'm trying so hard to keep it in. And I'm like going to my brother because he's next to me. And I'm like behind him trying to muffle it. And he's like, relax. Hey, relax. Relax. And I said, did you see that? Did you see that? He goes, no, I didn't. But you need to relax. I said, I'm trying to. But yeah, that's how I am. But it was funny. Those moments, I'm like, damn. Am I the only one seeing this, or was there anyone else? But yeah, I've misbehaved. Kids misbehave, it happens. How we go about it, how we go to correct it is entirely up to us. But I think we should be using the necessary what do you call it? I don't know, reaction. Necessary reaction to correct that action. That's just me. But we've all misbehaved. I've misbehaved. I'm still misbehaving.